Sa sobrang lakas ng ingay ngayon ng pangalan ni Kai Sotto sa NBL, ay in-interview ito ng #1 basketball blog and podcast sa Australia ngayon na Aussie Hoopla. At dito ay maraming sinagot na katanungan si Kai. Mula sa evaluation niya sa kanyang sarili, sa kanyang debut game sa Australia NBL, sa impact sa kanya ng kanyang amang si Ervin Sotto, sa kanyang palagay sa mga expectations sa kanya ng milyong-milyong Pilipino, sa benepisyong nakukuha niya sa pakikipagbanggaan sa mga kakampi niyang elite bigman sa NBL na sina Johnson, Humphries at Burstow, at sa kung ano ang role niya ngayon sa Adelaide 36ers at ang kanyang mga ini-improve ngayon sa kanyang laro. Lahat yan ay sinagot mga brad ni Kai sa interview. Halina at pakinggan natin si Kai.
Ngunit bago yan, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe sa ating channel at mag-follow sa ating Facebook page para lagi tayong updated sa mga latest nating videos.
Adelaide 36's young gun, Kai Sotto. The 18-year-old made his NBL debut last weekend against the Cairns Taipans, and we're excited to get him on the show to talk about it. Kai, thanks so much for joining us on the podcast.
Hey, Dad. Thanks for having me here.
Played some nice minutes against the Taipans, grabbed a few rebounds, blocked some shots. How did that feel? And then, what response did you get from the fans after the game?
Oh, it was for me. It was a good feeling for the first game, season game. It was really fun, despite the bad loss. It was okay. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
We lost badly, but I'm confident that we'll get better and we'll play better the next game. But all in all, it was a fun feeling for me.
You're all across the box score, really. Some rebounds, some assists, some blocks. What response did you get from the fans after the game?
I mostly got positive responses from fans, I guess, and the first and the only message that I really cared about is my dad's message to me after the game, and he told me that I played, for 10 minutes I played good defense and I should be more aggressive on offense, and I believe that we'll be better next game.
Nice advice. And of course, your dad was a baller back in the day too.
Yeah, he was. He played professionally in the Philippines, so he's the guy that really mentored me all throughout the years, and he helped me get to where I am today.
Ervin Sotto, that's your dad, right?
Yep.
Tell me more about that. Like, do you mean he was working with you on your game every day, or he was coaching your junior teams? What's that look like?
Oh no! Ever since I was a little boy, I always went with him in his practices, in his games, and he never really forced me to play basketball. It just naturally came to me, and when I kept growing older and I kept improving, he's the one who always helped me get better, and he's the one who helped me handle things on and off the court properly. So he's the biggest factor on where I am right now.
Basketball, we all know it's pretty crazy in the Philippines. Like, they love their basketball over there. But you coming up and developing your game, I'm assuming a fair amount of that time spent playing on dirt and concrete courts. Tell us about where you're from, Las Piñas in Manila, and what it was like growing up there playing basketball.
I grew up in Las Piñas city in Manila, and that's right. I played in concrete basketball courts ever since I was a little boy.
Yeah.
And imagine I was like 10 years old, 11 years old, playing against tricycle drivers, construction workers, and you know how physical Filipino basketball players, Filipinos can get on the court. And I learned a lot of things, growing up, playing in the streets, and it really helped me when it comes to toughness on the court. So
you played, especially in the preseason, at a number of smaller venues in Australia where I guess you're out there playing on dirt and concrete. Young Australian kids are coming up and playing on courts like these. What was your thoughts when you saw, I know you've been over in the States for a while, and that's got obviously some similar things there, but seeing basketball in Australia, seeing basketball in the States, what's that make you think about when you reflect back on your own journey coming up in the Philippines?
Oh, it's just I can just like imagine like how blessed and thankful these kids are. I mean, these kids should be for having to play in really nice courts, really nice gyms. Because me growing up, I didn't really have gyms like here in Australia. So it's a different experience playing in really nice courts, but also growing up playing in concrete courts is a different experience as well. But kids here in Australia should be thankful for getting to play in the nice gyms.
It's character building, I have no doubt. And what about, we've talked about some of the fans before. Now, the Pinoy fans, they've been following your career for a long time now, in first the Philippines, but then heading over to the States, and then just looking at some of the, articles out there on blogs and mentions on social media. What's it like being under that type of scrutiny?
I mean, it's, I think I've had that exposure at a very young age. Like when I was 13, 14, social media was already big in the Philippines, and a lot of focus was on me already at a young age. So I kind of got used to it. And right now I just focus on what I can handle, and I just focus on what I can change. I don't really focus on the stuff that I can't really control. So
Yeah. Good advice from your dad, no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah.
The goal would be to see you get to the NBA, and if everything goes right, that's something that's on the cards. But it seems to be all these Philo fans seem to talk about, right? Is it? Do you feel it's there's some unfair expectations on there, or?
I mean, every person has different expectations, but I only focus on my expectation of myself, and because I know myself more than anybody else in this world. So, of course, NBA is the dream. Hopefully, I'll play a good year here, and if it takes me to the next level, to the NBA next year, then we'll get there.